Okay, so the first thing you gotta do is line up your sensor. So let's just get that more in place so it's even.
There's one there.
And we want to lock the rest of it in. We can lock all this in. This doesn't really matter, you can do this after too, but
Okay.
I just do it because it's done.
There's alcohol.
And this, yeah. This one's pretty, this side's pretty easy. This looks like it'd be no problem until you get to the other side. So always make sure you get this piece down first in here. Otherwise you'll have a hard time laying it. And then same with this corner. Again, make sure you get the corner first and then work your way out. Spray a little alcohol in there, lock her in. Boom. Okay, now it's the hard part. Now we gotta try and get this to wrap around as much as possible because we have a whole bunch of excess here.
Oh my God, that's gross.
So there's two things that you can do. You can pull this top part and lock it in up there and then make a slit, which is probably the way I'm gonna do it. Or you pull like a mother trucker and try to get this to wrap around the bottom and the top at the same time.
Yeah.
So you gotta pull like a lot.
There you go. You push
And
it
that's
down.
not too bad. Okay, well, I'll lock it in though. And then you wanna come back and then lock this in after. I found if you lock this in first, you have a real bugger of a time getting it over there. So let's do this first. Spray alcohol over here so it tacks once we curve it. And you gotta be careful too, because if you overstretch it, you get the overstretch lines. And so like, it doesn't maybe look like I'm pulling very hard, but I'm pulling really hard. And then we're gonna spray alcohol in that corner and just do exactly what I just did and pull it up and lock it in up there. Get that so it stays. And we should have locked this in a little bit better, I see. So now it pulled from there, which isn't a huge deal, but
better lock it in with alcohol before you do that.
yeah, we should have maybe came to like here to lock this whole thing in with alcohol so it wasn't pulling directly on this edge instead. Now we'll just have to probably heat that down and trim this a little nicer so it's straight. A piece of dirt in there. And then I'll get it out after. And then this bottom piece, you want to try to lock it in that way, nice and flat, so you can lay this out. And a little bit of water stuck there. Actually, that turned out better than expected. Normally, you're still gonna have like lots down here that you won't be able to lay out. And then what I do is just come and trim off that little bit if it doesn't lay down. But this one actually turned out pretty decent, so let's de-spanger. And then what we'll do is cut this piece off over here in line with, there's a piece from factory that's on here. We'll just butt it up to that and trim it off.
Okay.
And that's it.